Hi guys and ladies. You know, when I was in high school back in 1962, my Spanish language class took a field trip to the Mexican Village restaurant in Cleveland. And I was in awe at the totally new taste of enchiladas. They were covered in a brown chili sauce. Now understand, this was before there was even so much as a Taco Bell in these parts. So over countless repeat trips to the same place, I befriended the owner, Esperanza. And she laughed once when I suggested that enchiladas must be difficult to make. She was right to laugh. I found out they're one of the easiest dinners anyone could whip up. So let's give them a try now. I'm going to shred this extra sharp cheddar cheese. I know Miss Cheeks loves extra sharp cheddar. It's difficult to find this in pre-shredded bags. I'm shredding a lot because whatever I don't use I could put away in a plastic resealable bag. Esperanza, or Hope as many called her, made a great chili sauce that looked like gravy. Some people call it chili gravy. Well, she refused to give me the recipe. It was her trade secret and I don't blame her. She couldn't be bribed. Well, a few years ago, she and the family finally sold the restaurant and I was able to have the recipe, but only with the condition that I never reveal it to anyone. So here I have a can of enchilada sauce, which on its own isn't bad. Well, I'm going to kick the taste up a notch or two. Of course, it'll be different than Esperanza's, but I hope it'll be nearly as good. So all I'm going to do is enrichen this and thicken it with about 3/4 cup of heavy whipping cream. With the cream, it's thickening up nicely already. I'm just going to add a few drops of hot sauce to make up for the dilution factor of the cream. I've got here some flour tortillas. Esperanza and most people seeking authenticity would use corn, which I love. But these are low carb and corn tortillas can never be low carb. This whole meal is fairly low in carbs. Another advantage of flour tortillas is that you don't have to heat them up much, or at all, to soften them and make them pliable. But believe me, if I weren't on this crazy low-carb diet, I would choose corn tortillas. Let's hurry and assemble the enchiladas now. As you can see, I've got sort of an assembly line ready. I've got the cheese. I've got the chopped onions, you might remember from my last video. I've got tortillas ready to go, and I've got the baking dish to put the enchiladas in. I'm going to top these with more onions. I know Miss Lulu Cheeks loves onions. Well, so do I. And these are the sweet Vidalia onions. I'm going to just pour on the chili cream sauce now. It doesn't look bad. Now I'm going to cover it with even more shredded cheese. I've got the oven preheated to 350, so I'm going to pop this little guy in there for like only 20 minutes. We're just trying to thoroughly melt the cheese. And the melted cheese on top should keep the casserole moist and yummy. Let's see. While our enchiladas are in the oven, I have to admit that I'm nervous. That famous food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks, is on her way to my place for dinner. And I'm shy about letting her know how I feel about her. You know, I'd like to kick our relationship up beyond friendship. So I've been studying up on ways to win her heart. And, well, it seems that the experts list the use of humor as among the best strategies. So who knows, maybe with a little humor, I can send her a message about my affection toward her. Miss Cheeks is only a minute away, and it's been 20 minutes in the oven. It's time to get the enchiladas out. Wow. Oh, I love the way it's come out. I can't imagine anything easier than this. Well, here we are with that famous celebrity food critic, Miss Lulu Cheeks. Thank you, Miss Cheeks. I could say
yes.
Lulu. Thank you. Okay. Would you like to try my enchilada?
Oh.
There's a little piece.
Good. Excellent.
Really?
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. Miss Cheeks. I mean, Lulu. You always enjoy a good joke, right?
Yeah, right.
Well, here's one. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oliver.
Oliver who?
All of a sudden, I forgot the joke.
Oh, well.
Sorry.